day 36, and a nice little drop on the scale now. It's badly needed over the last 2 days. So, excuse me, down 1.6 pounds from yesterday, down to 218.3. So that's down 1.6 pounds, which is good. I knew there was definitely going to be a drop because I was sticking to the sugar fast, and I knew that I was just holding on to a little bit of water or whatever. So I'm hoping for an even more of a drop tomorrow and the next day, because I'm going to do the pop fast like I was saying before. But I'll go through what I had to eat yesterday now. I skipped breakfast because I wasn't hungry. I wasn't hungry for breakfast. Now, I'm not usually that hungry at breakfast. If I'm hungry, I will definitely eat. Like today, I did actually have something for breakfast, but usually I don't. It's either from maybe intermittent fasting or prolonged fasting. I've always skipped breakfast. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes. If I'm home, like I said, like with this diet or this way of living or way of eating, I'm just going to do what feels right to a certain extent and still have the guidelines. The guidelines are there, but like, listen to my body as well. And like, as an example, if I'm hungry in the morning, I will eat. If I'm not, I won't. So I skipped breakfast. For lunch then I had a bottle of orange juice and a packet of jelly beans because I was at work and it was just so handy just to get a jelly beans. Now I will have to plan ahead a bit as well, and just, especially when I'm at work, bring something with me, say either a bowl of fruit or a smoothie or whatever it is, to be a little bit more organized going to work. Then when I finished work, after work, I had a smoothie on the way home and a packet of Jelly Babies. So I'm getting I'm starting to like the sweets a little bit, maybe too much, but it is what it is. I keep an eye on it as well. I don't want to, because it doesn't really, like packets of Jelly Babies, or even just when I used to eat sweets, I would have never got them anyway, but I don't know, it seems a bit like childish or whatever, but it is what it is. I know what it's used for, and I love them. I'm beginning to like them maybe a bit too much now. But like, even with the pop fast and the sweets, as a diet, it's just so the opposite of everything I would have been, learned, or I'm sure most people would have learned. So it just takes a bit of getting used to, I think. So yeah, so then last night, now I wrote down, now I got a bit of a breakthrough, which I definitely have got. For me, it's a major breakthrough. So last night, after the 2 days of eating starch and some meats, or fish I should say, some prawns, I got extremely hungry. I got very, very hungry last night. I could feel the hunger. Now, whenever that happened before on the sugar fast, I would just eat, and I'd end up maybe eating not awfully bad, but it'd be off the sugar fast and eating a lot of it, as in vegetables or rice or prawns or whatever. So last night I got a packet of Jelly Babies. So I said, okay, and I got a packet of Jelly Babies, and from listening to Cole, he said the salt with the sugar is all your body needs. So that came into my head. So I drank a liter of snake juice and a packet of Jelly Babies, and believe me, I felt full and satiated. I felt great, like I was after having a full meal. Now, if that was before, I would have had the Jelly Babies, and I would have tried to eat something that would have satiated me, or I thought would have satiated me, and nothing would have worked until I just got crave for that salt out of food. And whatever I ate, hopefully it would be something healthy that I should be eating, but sometimes it mightn't be. So that is a lifesaver for me. So I have the snake juice here with me. I just put it in a 2 liter bottle of water, and I add a half a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, which is the sodium. I get no salt. It's called no salt. You can get it on Amazon, or you can get it in most grocery stores. It has 66% potassium in it and very low sodium. So putting those two together is really the two that you need. But I put magnesium in with it as well, and I put a teaspoon of magnesium, a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, and a full teaspoon of no salt. And that was from Cole's, one of Cole's old videos years and years ago. It's just the right amount to balance the electrolytes in your body. So you can drink as much of it as you want. Like you could drink 6 liters of that, and it wouldn't flush. You wouldn't wouldn't give you diarrhea, or it wouldn't make you instantly go to the toilet, like to flush it out of your system. So that's great. Like it's like a weapon. It's like a tool, a weapon of mass destruction. But it's great because last night I was able to get into bed, felt satiated, no overeating, no eating the wrong foods, which I definitely would have done in the past, and got up this morning and had a nice little drop on the scales. So for me, it's a complete game changer, because I'll have that. Like I used to drink snake juice all the time, and there used to be a bit of a joke. Anyone that's an OG from Cole here or whatever, people were saying, oh, I'm getting addicted to the snake juice, which you actually kind of would as well, because it got to a stage where I wouldn't go out without snake juice, whether I was fasting or not. But it's not going to do you any harm. Like I said, you can drink as much as you want, and it's actually what they have. Cole even said it with the sugar. With the sugar now, by eating the sugar and the salt, it's exactly what they have in a drip when you go into the hospital. Like Cole used to take the sugar out of it years ago, because I think maybe he's added it back in with super snake juice he has now, because I went away from him for a while. I'll finish. I'll tell you a little story, because I meant to start this off at the beginning. I followed Cole for years, and I'll try and quicken up this story. I followed Cole for years, and I got back watching him again because I had put on weight. I was about 240, I think 243 pounds, the heaviest I was. And so I started listening to him again, and I started started talking about the sugar fast. So I started doing the sugar fast, and I could never do it. I could never even get past one day. I remember, and I used to binge eat then. So I tried it 3 or 4 times, and I couldn't do it. At worse, I was at doing that, because I do it for nearly a full day, and then I just binge eat at night, and I didn't know it was the salt. It was all to do with the salt for me. It really was, when I look back now. And even Cole said it, and he said it loads of times. Just give yourself the salt, and it'll stop you from just eating a load of crap. And I realize that now. But like everything, I realize it from doing it, from going through it maybe the hard way, and doing it and a couple of times actually, and now I know. But I thought, right, this sugar fast is not for me. It's definitely not for me, because whatever way my body is made up, I can't do the sugar fast, because I end up just binge eating. But so I stopped it. But then I was so intrigued by it, and people were getting results and all that. I rang Cole up, and I arranged for a phone call with him, and he explained to me just what to do or whatever, like, and to use the salt. But so that really helped me, that call with him. So it nearly stopped me from doing this whole thing and doing the sugar fast. And all I needed to do was add a little bit of salt in. And it's proved it to me so much last night. So today now I'm on a pop fast, and I'm doing pop fast with the salt. So every time I have a little bit of sugar or eat or drink something that's sugary, I drink a little bit of snake juice, or snake juice that I make up. Now, as few people have commented, I know that if you take too much salt, your body's going to want to flush it out. But with that snake juice that I make up, you can drink as much of it as you want. So it hasn't happened to me yet that my body wanted to flush it out. So that's my big breakthrough. I feel it's really what I like now, because that was bothering me every time I'd have not, I'm not calling them, I don't call it a cheat day. Every time I have a mixed macro meal or mixed macro days, I'd end up the next day from not taking salt, eating again or eating something again because I'm craving it then. But with the salt, I can stop all that. So yeah, it's been brilliant. It's been, once again, total learning day for me yesterday. And like, it's, what is it, 36 days, 37 days in, and still learning loads of stuff. And I'm sure there'll be loads of stuff more to be learned. So yeah, it's going good. So down 1.6 pounds, and hopefully we'll have a little bit more of a loss as well in the next couple of days. Because I'm going to try and do maybe 2 or 3 days pop fasting, just to see, like I said in one of the comments as well, I know what juice fasting is like. I know when I'm eating starch or eating prawns now. I don't know what the pop fast is like. So I'm going to I'll do the pop fast and I'll compare it to the rest of them. So it's like another little tool. I know it is very extreme. And even eating sweets and stuff like that is extreme. I think, but like in moderation, say do a pop fast every now and then for a day or two. It's not. I don't think it's going to do that much damage to me. So yeah, yes, and it's just trial and error. But I take on board all the comments. So please, everybody, comment, like, and subscribe, because everyone has something to teach and everyone has something to learn. I feel, from being in recovery from alcoholism and different things, I feel it has been my experience that everybody has something to offer. Everybody, no matter what it is, none of us have walked in the same shoes as anyone else. Everyone has a little bit of different life experience, and you can get little nuggets from everyone. So I take every comment on board, and yeah, so that's it anyway for me today, and everything going good. So we'll see you tomorrow, and thanks for the support.